This morning, our very special guest, our friend Tim Strawser, is here from The Promise Players. He's the co-director. He's been here many times, and he always looks so handsome in his blazer. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning. Good morning, Fred.
So great to have you here. Anybody you want to give a shout out to and say hi to?
Just a couple people. To my wife, Rose. We'll be celebrating 40 years of marriage here in a couple weeks.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's been a wonderful experience.
And you guys have a new grandchild.
We do, yeah. Little Lathan. Eva, if you're out there feeding him right now,
Probably is.
Peepaw loves him.
Oh, love that.
And also to the cast and crew of The Promise Players that are doing this play, and a special shout out to Anna Brenneman, who is my co-director. I'll talk about that a little later. This is her debut of directing.
That's pretty great. The next generation.
Exactly,
right?
Exactly.
Now, you guys celebrating 40 years of marriage, but Promise Players celebrating 30 years of doing shows.
Right.
Tell us about that.
30 years ago, they started in 1995. It was a vision that Doreen Creighton had, and she was our artistic director for over 25 years. She retired here a few years ago. So a shout out to you, Doreen, because it has been a special ride throughout these last 30 years that we really reach out to the community to show the love of Christ, but also the monies that we raise go to a ministry within the community.
How much have you raised over the 30 years? Do you know?
We have raised over $296,000. So we're pretty confident that we'll get over the $300,000 mark this time.
And I love that you choose a local ministry to partner with that you donate to each year. Who is this year's ministry?
Right. Thank you. It is Love Inc. of Lancaster.
Love that.
It is a national organization, but they are regional, and this is in the Lancaster area. They partner with 100 churches in Lancaster County that help people that are disadvantaged, that may need help. As simple as taking them to a doctor's appointment. My father-in-law and mother-in-law did it for many years, and had a great experience getting to know people.
I love that personal tie-in, too.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of shows. You're co-directing this. And how many shows have you done over the years? Do you know?
Oh, man. I don't know. 30-ish, maybe, either acting or directing.
Yeah.
I'm on the board of The Promise Players, so it's special to be part of that, to see, in the background when we decide on plays, why we decide on those. And so it's a great experience.
How about my friend Lanny Millette? Is he in this show?
Oh, yes, he is. He plays one of the characters there. His wife is the person in the church that thinks that all decisions should run through her, and she is quite wealthy and wants to everybody to know that she is very important in the church. And he is the husband, and has a little bit of some issues with his eyes during the play. So you have to come and see that.
So what's the name of this year's play?
It's called Casting Swine Before Pearls.
Oh, I love that little twist, that play on words.
And you saw me, I had to look down because we
actually
said it. You want to say it scripturally.
Well, sure.
Pearls before swine.
Yeah.
So, but it's Swine Before Pearls.
Is this an original show?
It is, yes. It is written by a gentleman named Brian Sylvia. He lives in Florida.
Okay.
And actually, we posted on Facebook, and he's already responded to it. So maybe he'll come and see it.
How awesome is that?
Yeah, that would be great.
So why the choice to team up with Anna and have her come in to co-direct with you?
Well, Anna has been our stage manager for the last several years, and she is. I don't even know the best words to explain her. She is just great, very organized. Kind of knows what to do before you even say it to her. And so that was a thing that she said here about a year ago, I think maybe I'd like to direct.
Yeah.
And so what we end up doing is if somebody is new to directing, we'll take another person that's a little more experienced and then come together, and then that person can shadow. What I like to say is I don't want her to shadow me. I want to stand in her shadow and let her shine.
I love that.
And she's doing a fabulous job.
Yeah. Love that. Casting Swine Before Pearls is coming to Lampeter Church of the Brethren, where you guys always do your shows.
Yes, we do.
When are the shows?
They are November 6th through the 9th and November 13th through the 16th. And Thursdays and Fridays are at 7:30 p.m. Saturday, we have a matinee at 2:30, and then evening performance at 7:30. And Sundays are a matinee at 2:30.
And if I remember correctly, tickets go quickly.
They do. We do suggest that you make reservations online. It doesn't mean that you get a specific seat, but you do want to come early, and then you pay the donation at the door. But yeah, we definitely suggest that you make reservations.
PromisePlayers.org is the place to go, or you could call 717-464-2050. We're going to talk more with Tim coming up about Casting Swine Before Pearls. Our friend Tim Strawser is here with us. He's from the Promise Players. Good morning again to you, Tim.
Good morning, Fred.
Before we talk about your show that you're doing this fall, love to talk to you about your life verse. We've been asking our guests to share theirs and why it's important to them.
Okay, yes. Mine is Ephesians 4:32, and it indicates, be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you. And for me, the emphasis is the kindness part. I think of just even in the world, there's not great situations that are happening, and sometimes we don't see kindness. And I am an HR manager during the day, and sometimes just hearing HR sounds a little like scary that, HR's involved.
HR's involved.
But I try to, I believe that you can be kind even when you have to talk about a difficult situation. And I think in the Bible, Jesus, I think when he talked to many different people, even when he was talking to them about something that was difficult to talk about their sin, he was kind about it. And so I try to live that. And when I was a kid, I was bullied some. And so when I got to be older, I saw the importance of being kind to people because you don't know what a person's going through in the day.
Right.
Just a smile or, a thank you or whatever it is at a store or wherever you're at in the day can really make a difference.
I can only say in all these years I've known you, you exude this verse. You are such a kind person, and that I could tell you live that, and that verse is very important to you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for being here. Let's talk about Promise Players. Let's talk about the show you're doing. I love the title, Casting Swine Before Pearls.
Right. Yeah.
Tell us about the show. Give us kind of the overview.
Sure. Well, what ends up happening is this church, it's called Dayspring Christian Church, and the church finds out that one of their members that has recently passed away has given them his entire estate. And it ends up being $6 million.
Wow.
Which that would be pretty good.
That'd be amazing,
if
right?
Our church got that.
Well, yeah.
And so they get this, and then the attorney tells them, but there is a caveat that you have to take care of his 3 prized hogs. And then I
love this already.
I know, it's good. It's good.
And then all bedlam happens from there. There's some characters within the church, one being the very wealthy woman, Pearl June Carbuckle, that is quite the lady, and she feels that she should know everything about the church. All decisions should be made through her, all that kind of thing. Very very important. She feels that she's very important. She has a husband that's played by Lenny that has very interesting relationship in their marriage. You'll have to see that. But there's also the pastor, a secretary, and a guy that's the sexton. His name is Jingles.
Jingles
so
is a great name.
Find out why he's called Jingles.
Yeah.
Who kind of has an interesting take on the English language. And some words that he uses that gets a little confusing. But anyway, what ends up happening is they try to figure out what they can do to take care of these pigs. And there's other stuff happening, people that are coming to visit. And of course, they don't want Pearl June to know about this because she would not agree with having hogs on the church property.
Yeah.
But then it kind of takes another turn. But it really is focusing on how they are really looking how important this money is, like to have this money, and they'll do anything to make sure that they're getting this money.
Interesting.
So it kind of gets into the verse from Timothy about riches.
Yeah. Casting Swine Before Pearls is happening at Lampeter Church of the Brethren. It's November 6th through the 9th, 13th through the 16th. You can get all the details at promiseplayers.org. I know you encourage people to get tickets ahead of time. And the proceeds are going to Love Inc. Tell us about that.
Correct. Love Inc. is here in Lancaster, and it is a organization that works with over 100 churches in the Lancaster County. And basically working with people that are poor, underprivileged, in need. And basically, for example, taking a person to a doctor's appointment or helping them in other ways with their homes or whatever it might be. So it's a lot of hands and feet that are coming out and helping people that have needs.
I love that, and I love that the proceeds are going for that. Now, how many folks do you have in the cast and working behind the scenes this year?
There are 7 people in the cast. It's a rather small cast, 7 people. And then usually from there's probably another double that. So probably a good 15 people behind the scenes, which we have some really talented people, particularly our guy Bruce Wagner, who puts the set together. He's just amazing. When I direct, I draw this picture, which I did not get a degree in art for a reason, and I'm always shocked that he can figure it out, and it's going to be a great simple set, but a nice. Church office looking set.
You've directed a lot of shows. What do you love about directing Promise Players?
What I love, what I don't like is the first part where you have to do all the blocking. Where you have to tell people where they have to go, because it's a necessary evil, really, because you have to have that. But once we get them off book and all of that, then right now, and if they're listening, I get nitpicky then, because I can see, like, if you can just do this one little thing, it's going to take it to that place that could be funny or really can make the story come alive. Yeah. And so that part I love. I just love that, just the creativity and taking that talent and trying to mold it.
Here's an opportunity to see a great show that is going to just really minister to you. It's called Casting Swine Before Pearls. It's happening at Lampeter Church of the Brethren. It's happening by a great local group that has done 30 years of shows for our community. November 6th through the 9th, then again the 13th through the 16th. Donations are going to Love Inc. in Lancaster, which is awesome as well. Tim, we always love having you here. Thank you for coming.
It's great to be here.
We wish you the best with your show.
Thank you.